Oh my gosh! I still got him.
No way.
I still got him, dude. Oh shoot! Oh my gosh! Come here, come here, come here! Cottonmouth. Got him. That's a nice one. That's a nice one. What's up, guys? Welcome back to another adventure. We are once again out here in the woods walking down the creek bank. I got my boy Frost and Austin with me, and this is actually his last day in Arkansas. What the heck, man?
I know, I'm excited to leave. This place sucks. I'm kidding, I love it.
No, yeah, so here's the thing. He's been here all for the month of September, and it has been a grinder fest every time we've gone fishing, just about, except for when we came here. Oh, smack.
Yes, this was by far our most productive thing. And it's a drained lake with a minimal creek flowage.
Yeah, and it's got them. I mean, we've gone, oh my gosh, woodies!
Boom, boom,
woodies! Hey, I know what I'm doing in like 2 months. Come out here and try to shoot me a couple of those guys.
Landed on us.
Yeah, them boys were done. But anyways, we're walking down the creek. We're gonna get out here and find some deep holes and see if we can't find some fish, because we can't leave this guy on a bad note. Like, we went fishing this morning, didn't catch jack crap.
That's not true.
He caught a small bass, and I caught a
gar.
I caught a spotted gar. On a lake that has been very good to me. It's usually all reliable. Like, if we need to get a video, we usually go there, and it just did not treat us well at all today. He actually hit something while running across the lake, about ripped the dang lower unit off of his boat. So
yeah, that wasn't great.
That was not great. Our lives were in jeopardy. But here we are. We're toughing it out. It's actually also raining. This is a hurricane system that's hitting Arkansas right now.
The one that just swamped the Carolinas and Georgia and Florida.
Yeah,
I don't know the name of it, but
I think it's Helen or something.
My mom said our hometown is underwater.
Oh, yeah. Luckily for us here, we don't really experience that kind of flooding when the hurricane hits us, but we have had some serious flooding in the past. So hopefully we don't get got as bad as some of these other places. But then again, I kind of like for it to fill this creek up a little bit, because it is looking rather stanky. I don't know how we're catching fish out of this thing, but they are here. But anyways, we each got a couple of rods, got a spinner bait, got a creature bait, and we're gonna see if we can catch 5 good ones. We forgot the scale, which kind of sucks, because I was gonna see if we can try to catch like 16, 17 pounds out of here, all largemouth. But
and some bowfish.
We can guesstimate our best 5. I think that there's a real chance to catch some big ones, and we're gonna make it happen.
I brought a secret bait.
He brought a secret bait. If you want to see a secret bait, go over to his channel, show him some love over at Frost and Austin. Him and his family sold everything in North Carolina, and they're traveling the country in their 5th wheel. It's kind of crazy. It's something that I've wanted to do with Jay, and we might do that. And there's really no excuse, because they have kids like us the same age as Cypress and Summer, and they're doing it. So if you have been wanting to do that, or you want some inspiration, be sure to check out the bids. You have
to stare at yourself in the mirror and just yell YOLO until you lose your voice.
YOLO! YOLO! Yeah, so maybe in the future we'll do that, because like I said, Arkansas's been treating us dirty, but I think we're on the upswing. The fall transition's weird. You can get out here and you can still catch them, but you gotta be on your A game, and hopefully we have our A game this afternoon. So anyways, if y'all are excited for today's adventure, do me a favor, hit thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, check out Austin's channel below. I'm sure he's gonna get a video from this, because I got a good feeling we're about to smash on him. Smash! We'll see you at the spot. Can the young Frost make it across this log? Oh, he's got a little pep in his step. Oh my gosh.
I sunk to China.
All the way to China. Hey, whatever it takes to save a chatterbait. I got hung up here the other day. I had to go walk around and do the whole deal to go get it and save it. Oh my gosh. That was an awesome eat, dude. He came up and smacked it.
Spinnerbait?
Yeah, it's a good one.
Dude,
he came up after that thing. He came up after that thing, dude.
Dude, that's a healthy fish, bro.
Look at that, guys. First fish of the day on the old spinnerbait is a 2 1/4. You give that 2 1/4? Oh my gosh. Dude, I think when this one hit, I think there was 2. I saw 2 big old flashes, and I was confused whether or not I should even set the hook or not. That's a nice one, bro. Dude, it smells good too. It smells like the rain. This is where I caught my first one a couple days ago, so we're already ahead of pace. There we go, bacon.
Really?
Get out of that junk. Check it, guys. Fish number 2, another 2-pound largemouth. He's got a black spot right in front of his dorsal fin. Looks pretty cool. I yanked him up over all those logs. It was kind of sketchy. I'm only using, I think, 14-pound fluorocarbon, which isn't ideal when you're fishing around a bunch of wood like this, but we're making it work. That's nice. We'll send him back. Austin had a bite like the exact same time as I did, but it was like a toothy critter and it jacked his stuff up. Another one. That's a big one. Yup. That's a good one. That's a good one. Yes, sir. I think it's 2.5. 2 3/4. Dude, that thing's thick. Dude. That's a really nice one right there, guys.
Yeah, let's go. That is a thick one.
Look at that, guys. Fish number 3 is a stud. Probably 2 3/4, but he's thick and healthy. I mean, that is awesome. It hit the water. Sometimes I gave it one pump with the rod and it just locked up. Beautiful L&B out here in the creek. That's sick. He's got any holes in his mouth? Never been caught before. I really want to do a thing where I can maybe tag these fish, because it'd be interesting to know for like recatching these fish and how many are actually in this creek, because I feel like there's a bunch. There he is. There he is. Doubles. Doubles. Yeah, baby.
Mine just hatched yesterday.
Let's see. This is his mom. Oh no, this one doesn't look as good as the other ones. He's got some red gunk on his face. There. 4th one. Not bad. Get him, bro. Nice.
Dude, the big ones like the spinner.
Oh, dude, they love it. Imagine if one of us had a spinnerbait during our challenge.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
I mean, I kind of was trying to make mine a spinnerbait on a swim jig.
Oh my gosh. I still got him.
No way.
I still got him, dude. I slipped, dude, on this. Oh, it's a big one.
Dude, what the?
Yes.
Are you serious?
I
That was
slipped.
the most unathletic thing I've ever seen in my life. Dog, give me some nuts, homie. I'm gonna try to double up while you're talking about that shit.
Guys, it's been nothing but quality so far on the spinnerbait here in the creek. This is another one, 2 pound, 2 1/4. And that was so sick. It was also kind of dumb because I feel like I slipped. I might have slipped whenever I went down to go get my pole, but whatever happened, I lost the rod. I lost my entire spinnerbait setup, but we managed to secure it and get this fish. Another healthy, beautiful largemouth bass. This is so nice. Y'all have no idea from my perspective how horrible our morning session went because, well, there's nothing to show for it. It was terrible. I'm gonna go ahead and retie. I don't want to lose the spinnerbait. I feel like there's something magical about this one. Feeling a little nick in my line. There's a lot of brush. I'm not using the heaviest of line, so we're going ahead and do the service. That way, if it does break, it's not because we didn't try or we were being lazy. I'm just tying it on with Palomar knot. Nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. This is a compact little mega bass spinnerbait. It's white, stands out pretty well in this murky water. The rod I'm using, I've never used this rod before. It's just been sitting in the corner of my sunroom for a while. This is a 6 foot 11 inch, 6 Divine rod. It's a medium heavy. I got this rod specifically for throwing spinnerbaits around tight cover, so we're busting it out today, trying it out. So far, we've hooked everything that's bitten, I think, and landed it. So overall, can't complain. Oh baby, oh come here. Cottonmouth.
Really?
Cottonmouth.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, there he goes.
Should I grab him?
Nah, I don't recommend it. There's a cottonmouth right there, a little baby. There you go. Hey, that's a juvenile. You got them light colors. I love that spinnerbait. I haven't had no issues with it. Oh my gosh. That is a nice one. He bit it on the fall.
Really?
Yeah, as soon as it hit, he came and sharked it, swam straight to me. Not a bad one. Another one about 2 pounds. He's got tats too. No, that's a leaf. That's a leaf. Another nice one. We've kind of gone a little bit without getting one, but I think it's fixing to start to heat up. This next section we're about to hit is the best one, and it looks good. It's not too leafy. Last time I was here, there was a bunch of leaves in the way. We're gonna send him back. Get over that shallow stuff. There we go. That was cool. I made a cast to that little ditch 2 different times before that. And yeah, he came out of it. May have been further back in there, but it hit the water and he bit it and swam right to me. God. Oh no, it was a giant. No. Was it? It was? Are you sure? It wasn't a 5-pound largemouth. Was it a bowfin? Tell me.
I'm 95% sure it was.
Oh my gosh, he smoked it though. Got him. Nice one. Whooping me. Come here, big dog. Man, we caught a bunch of these that have these kind of weird lesions on them. Not sure what that's all about. See, it's got some crust growing out of him.
You got some crust growing out of you, dog.
I know, but not like this. If I had this on me, I'd go to the doctor, and I don't like to go to the doctor. We'll send this guy back. Been a little bit slower as of late. The water seems a little bit murkier than it did last time I was here. It's probably because it's been raining a little bit, but not too bad. Still great spinnerbait water. Honestly, one of the better baits you can throw in conditions like this. Overcast, a little rainy, a little murky. We still got about a foot viz, and they can feel the vibrations of those blades. Guys, it's one of my favorite areas out here on this lake. All these cypress trees are just so beautiful. The one thing about it though is right here in this section there are a ton of cypress knees, and you got to be careful. Like legit, if you trip and fall on these things, it's going to hurt you. It's not going to impale you or anything, but it ain't going to feel good. I've done it a few times. Had some close calls for sure. You also got to be always watching for cottonmouths. There's a ton of them. There are all sorts of little beaver dens and little sneaky holes. And these cottonmouths are thick. I mean, there's probably no telling how many thousands of cottonmouths we've walked over or past and not even seen them. We've only seen like 3 today. But I'm sure we'll have another encounter soon, especially as it continues to drizzle. It's fun. Got you! Finally got us another hole without a bunch of leaves. Spinnerbaits and leaves do not go hand in hand with one another, especially cypress needles. So we're basically just looking for open holes now. And it seems like the bass are relating to these open holes, even though they're probably not. It just kind of seems that way because we're not catching anything by the leaves. Oh shoot, oh my gosh. I honestly didn't even want to set the hook. I thought it was a stick. I feel like my bait came into contact with a stick, but then we lost all contact with the blades. Another nice little bass, 2-pounder. We haven't caught any like 3-pounders yet. We got a couple that are close to it. I'm not sure if they were 3 pounds or not, but another good one. We'll take it. Oh no!
Oh, I do have one.
Oh, you do have one. Oh, it's a big one. Dude, that's a big one. You had a fish and a stick. Oh, that's a 3. Oh!
I thought I had a stick.
I thought you had a stick.
I was like, well, that's
On the chatterbait.
On the chatterbait.
Nice.
Long fish. That's probably the longest fish of the day.
Yeah, it's the heaviest, I think, too. Good one, bro.
Not bad. Not bad. I lost my other chatterbait. Then my spinnerbait broke.
It's been a
Then I
day.
smashed my lower unit today. And then my GoPro just stopped working.
But now you got a fish. So be sure to go to Frost and Austin and go subscribe.
So you can see this fish on Cole's channel only. That's a good one. Good one. Chatterbait.
Yep, we can. Oh, he's on there. He's on there. Oh, that's a nice one. That's a nice one. I think he's swimming really fast.
Dog.
Nope, it's a little guy. He was just zooming.
Absolutely
Zoomed out of his mind. Zoom! Nice one. Yeah, I'm gonna catch one right here underneath this log. Yep. There's probably one right here. I'm probably gonna skip him. Got him. Got him. Best spot in the lake, baby. This legitimately was originally the best spot in its entire lake, I think. right there underneath that log, and they still live in there even though there's only like a foot of water. That's a nice one. It might be our last fish. We're gonna fish a little bit longer. We'll take it. All right, well, the first leg of our fishing trip was pretty good. We ended up catching northwards of 20 bass back there in that creek. It was really, really nice. We probably could have caught more, but we kind of ran out of time. But now it is the next day. The sun is out shining. And we're going out for round 2 at a different creek that flows into the draining lake. And I'm doing something kind of crazy. I'm gonna try to launch my bass boat in there. I've been out there a few times in my kayak and I've caught some fish. But both times I was like, man, I think I can get my bass boat in here and that'd be pretty sick. So we're gonna take this boat, and honestly guys, I'm gonna let y'all in a little secret. Jay doesn't know this, but this is probably gonna be the last time that we're going out in this bass boat. It's kind of crazy, but I've been doing some things undercover and I got some super exciting news to share with y'all really soon. If you can put one and one together, you might know where this is going, but I'll leave it up in the air for now. But this could be the last time we fish out of this boat, if I'm able to successfully launch it here in this creek. It's just up the road here a little bit. There should be some fish, I don't know. We're gonna see what we can get into. I got a few poles, got a few different baits, and I'm excited because it's nice and sunny, it's not raining anymore, and it just feels good. It's fall time, and I think we can catch some. So let's get up in here and see what we can get into. Looks like we're gonna make it, guys. It was a little sketch, but really not that sketched out. I've launched this boat in some way more sketchy scenarios than this. I just didn't know how deep it was at the bottom of this ramp, but definitely I'm gonna be able to push the boat off and get in here. So I'm excited. I'm really excited. I haven't put my boat in here in years. And you know, this could be the last time we launch this boat. And what a better place. This is awesome. The spot looks pretty much the exact same as it has you know, since the lake drained down. It's a little bit lower obviously, but the essence of this creek is pretty much the same. There's lily pads, there's cypress trees, there's logs, there's bait fish, and there's some fish. So I'm excited. Let's get this guy off the trailer and let's start fishing. We are in the creek and it's 8 foot deep right here in the middle of it. A lot of water right here. I didn't realize it was this deep right here in the middle. Like, that's pretty, 9 foot deep. I've got 9 foot deep right here in the middle of this creek channel. I really didn't know it was that deep. But again, like I said, you know, not a whole lot has changed. Normally you can see up there on the reeds where it normally would go, but that's only, I think the water really realistically only fell out of here maybe 3 feet. So that's pretty awesome. Like, there's significantly more water in this creek than there is in the creek that we started out fishing today. So that's exciting. Also a lot more cover. I don't know how many fish are in here. I've caught some. I haven't caught them as well in this creek as I have the other one, historically or just recently. We're gonna try to figure it out. Right now I've got a 6 cents Busa ribbon-tail worm. The water is very murky. Using a blue fleck color. Just kind of dragging it around. I'm gonna throw it around these lily pads. We're gonna get up here in this bin where there's a little bit of shade. I'm just gonna pitch this worm to all this cover and down the edge of these lily pads and see if we can't get one to connect. I've also got a frog tied on. I've also got a spinner bait. I'll probably rig up a buzz bait or a chatter bait or something. I think a chatter bait would be really, really good to throw on the edge of these pads. So I might rig that up rather quickly. Hey, I got one! First cast with the spinnerbait, wouldn't you know? Had a feeling I need to swap something moving around. He's not very big. He bit it right underneath the boat. We sent him flying. Sorry about that, little guy. There is still some life here in this creek. First fish out of here is a bass. It's pretty cool. So we catch another. He came off these stumps. Hey, hey, I was just about to put this bait up. Oh, it's a nice one. There we go. There we go. That's more or less what we're after right there. Second fish on the afternoon mission is another nice largemouth on a spinnerbait. I was literally about to do this whole thing where I said after one cast I had one fish, and after 101 casts I still had one fish. But on my 101st cast of the spinnerbait, I caught fish number 2. And it might have clued me in on a little something, something. We kind of got in this area here, we got a nice lily pad edge, and I put the spinnerbait right on the edge of the pads, and he came out and crunched it. So that tells me I probably should be relating more to the lily pad instead of the wood cover. Gonna head and send this guy back. I've been mostly targeting the stumps and laydowns of the spinnerbait, trying to get one to come out of it. But I might need to pick these lily pads apart a little bit more with the frog, or just keep, you know, throwing a spinnerbait up on the edge. See if we can't maybe pull a few more off, because I was kind of stuck in the pads. I kind of dropped it off on the edge and he came out and smoked it. All right guys, making a bait change. We just took the spinnerbait off. We've got a mini max chatterbait on here. I've got a 3-inch or 3.5 inch, however long this thing is, 6 cents boosted Ned worm on the back of this thing is a trailer. It's a pretty nasty little trailer on these little compact, smaller chatterbaits. See if they prefer the vibing of the chatterbait more than the blade flashing appeal of the spinnerbait. Got him. Finally got one on this dang frog. We are like at the end of the creek right here, and I thought we would probably run into some over here because this has been one of the better areas for me. I've thrown this frog up and down all over the place in a bunch of different holes. We finally got us a good one. Just a little white frog right here in front of me. I really can't go any further forward, but that's exciting. Fish number 3, we got one. We got 2 on a spinnerbait, 1 on a frog now. Send it back. I can't tell you how many bass this frog has caught in this lake. You can kind of see the scratches and just tear up on these things. They like this one for some reason. Let me throw this worm up in there. Got him. That's a nice one. That's a nice one. That's a nice one. That's a nice one right there, guys. He was in inches of water. Yeah, the pads. Come on. Come on. Oh my gosh, he's got me in the stuff. Come on, buddy. Come on out. You gotta come to me, I can't come to you. Oh yes, really nice one. And he is smoking me. Oh yeah, baby. Look at that one. I threw way up there in that super shelf. That's a nice one, guys. He was dogging me to the end. Whew, I threw that thing up underneath a little ledge of lily pads. I know it's only like 4 or 5 inches deep right there, but it was just enough water to hold this guy. That's a good one. Let's see how long he is. He's probably like 18.5 inches maybe. Let's see how long you are. He's almost 19. Look at that, 18 3/4. Might be 19. I'm not gonna force it. Let's see how much he weighs. Look at that, 3 even. That's cool, man. Not the thickest fish in the world, and if he was a little bit more filled out, he'd be a 3.5 pounder all day long. You see he's pretty skinny across the back, but doing all right. There's still plenty of forage out here. He's just kind of going through some stuff right now, and this is what a lot of fish look like this time of year anyways. We'll send him back. That's fun. Bye. Well, we caught one on everything we brought, or we started off with. Haven't caught anything on the chatterbait yet. Just on the old 6 cents boosted worm. This is definitely one of my favorite Texas rig worms out there. It's nice ribbing. Some of my favorite colors, blue fleck, great in this kind of dirty water. Heck yeah, I got it on a 1/4 ounce 6 cents tungsten weight. And I've actually got a flipping hook on there right now just to be a little bit versatile. That's an ox flipping hook from 6 cents also. Like that fish came out of that mud. I doubt there's gonna be another one up there. We probably spooked him. He was waking the whole way. Got him. Got him. Got him. That was sick. I saw a little fish get blown up on the bank. Picked up this little chatterbait. And it's a good one. Oh yeah, really nice fish, guys. He's choked it. Yow! Let's go. Let's go. And now we've caught everything. I fish on everything I've rigged up. Look at that beauty right there. That is awesome. I knew that they would eat that chatterbait. That's a thick one. This is a thick, healthy one. Look at that. He's got that thing. It gobbled. Mini Max chatterbait, 6 cents boosted Ned on the back of it. Deadly, deadly little combo right there for fall fishing. You know, they're feeding mostly on small bait fish, so that imitates them perfectly. That's a really nice one. Let's get a weight on this one here too. Nothing earth shattering or anything, but just still a quality fish. 2.5 skis, 2.6. 2.6. Just under 2.5 pounds. Piece of amigo, that was awesome. Just the wake he threw off the bank coming to get that chatterbait was worth it for me. You know, recently I've been kind of big on in these areas that are holding, you know, a significant amount of water, a stable amount of water, I should say. You know, trying to catch and release these fish so I'll have something to catch for a while. Because if we catch them all out, then ain't nothing to fish for, you know, for the next 5, 6, 7 years. So trying to put back fish whenever it seems applicable. Like this water is not dropping anymore. We've been in a drought for 2 months, and I mean, we still got 9 foot of water out here in the middle of this thing. Got a lot of cover. So these fish can survive for a while, and whatever can't survive, you know, maybe, you know, won't make it, but these fish should be, for the most part, a-okay. And so I'm really crossing my fingers that, you know, some of these spots, you know, will continue to produce fish over the next couple of years while we're waiting on the main lake to fill back up. There we go. He's zooming. Yeah. The Mini Max is doing them dirty now. I don't know what changed. We already went through all this. We threw the spinnerbait. Spinnerbait caught 2, but they're really liking that Mini Max right now. Nice fish. I don't know why they wouldn't eat it earlier. They eating it now. Well, we have managed to make it back to the ramp without breaking anything. You know, there was a lot of obstacles out there, a lot of stumps, a lot of trees, but we didn't hit anything, we didn't get stuck on anything. So overall, it was a great afternoon bass fishing mission. We caught, I think, 7 bass total. A couple of good ones. We caught them on everything that we brought today, which was fun. But between the 2 creeks we fished over the last couple of days, I think that the other one definitely was more productive. There's not quite as many places for those fish to hide. There's more like water they can access as far as lengthwise they can travel, you know, a couple of miles or many miles back into the main lake bed actually. But these ones here, these are trapped, but they got, you know, deeper water they can access. So, you know, I think that there is definitely potential for us to come back out here to this one and catch more. We just kind of had, you know, not a whole lot of time on our hands today to get after it, but still had an awesome time, caught some good fish on some fun baits to throw. We are now in the fall season. I think we just now are coming out of the fall transition. This whole past month has been kind of tough, kind of icky as far as fishing goes, but we're getting into what I feel like is the best time of the year to start catching some fish. You know, it's starting to cool down. The fish are feeding up on bait for the wintertime, and I'm just excited for what this fall season has in store for us today. But anyways, that's it for today's episode. Thank you so much for watching it. If y'all enjoyed it, do me a huge favor, hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel for more, and we will catch y'all on the next one. Bye guys.